Welcome to your daily Techpresso. In today's episode, we'll cover SpaceX's impressive revenue projections, upcoming features in Apple's iOS 26, a packaging breakthrough for Apple's next-gen A20 chip, Mistral's new coding client, speculation about DeepSeek training its AI on Google's Gemini, and Windsurf's limited access to Anthropic's Claude AI models. First up, let's look at SpaceX. Elon Musk announced some big financial news. He stated that SpaceX's commercial revenue from space is expected to exceed NASA's entire budget in the year 2026. This is a significant milestone for the private space company. Looking sooner, SpaceX projects it will earn $15.5 billion in revenue during 2025. This is a notable increase from the estimated $11 to $13 billion the company generated last year. This financial growth is largely thanks to two key areas. Their launch services, using reusable Falcon 9 rockets, continue to be a major contributor. Also, the Starlink satellite internet division is expanding rapidly and now serves millions of customers worldwide. Next, let's talk about Apple's upcoming iOS 26. The Messages app is set to get some new features. It will gain support for polls. Apple is also testing Apple Intelligence integration. This could automatically suggest poll structures based on the context of your conversation, making it easier to create polls quickly. CarPlay is also reportedly getting an update. It will receive a user interface overhaul. This will match the new design language of iOS 26. This ensures a consistent look and feel across Apple's updated operating systems. Finally, the lock screens now playing view in iOS 26 might feature animated album art from Apple Music. This would extend lively visuals full screen when you're listening to music. Moving on to Apple's chip technology. Apple's A20 chip is expected to debut in the iPhone 18 Pro, Pro Max, and the rumored iPhone Fold. This chip will introduce a major packaging innovation. It's called Wafer-Level Multi-Chip Module, or WMCM. This marks a significant shift in how smartphone chips are built. WMCM technology integrates the processor and memory more closely together. This happens at the wafer level during manufacturing. The main benefits are reduced power consumption and boosted speed. This will be especially noticeable for AI tasks and gaming performance on the new iPhones. This development shows a trend towards advanced chip techniques in smartphones, with Apple leading the way. TSMC, a key manufacturing partner, is preparing dedicated production for this new technology. Now, let's discuss a new tool from French AI startup Mistral. Mistral is releasing Mistral Code. This is its own coding client. It's based on the open-source Continue project. A private beta is available for JetBrains and VS Code, which are popular development environments. Mistral Code bundles several things together. It includes the company's own AI models, an assistant that works inside your code editor, and enterprise tooling. The goal is to help developers with various tasks. These range from simple code completions to more complex, multi-step refactoring of code. Companies can adapt Mistral's models using their own code repositories. The product also provides an admin console. Reports indicate that firms like Capgemini are already using Mistral Code. Next, there's some interesting news about AI model training. Researchers are speculating that DeepSeek's new R10528 model may have been trained on outputs from Google's Gemini AI. This speculation arises because the DeepSeek model seems to prefer words and expressions that are very similar to those used by Gemini 2.5 Pro. Another developer has also commented on this. They stated that the DeepSeek model's traces read like Gemini traces. Traces are the system's generated thoughts while it's working on a problem. This similarity hints that DeepSeek might have trained its AI using data generated by Google's AI. Experts find it plausible that DeepSeek would create synthetic data from Gemini. This is partly due to their known GPU constraints and past accusations of using data distilled from other AI models. Finally, let's talk about an issue for the coding startup Windsurf. Windsurf stated that Anthropic has significantly reduced its direct first-party access to some Claude AI models. This affects the Claude 3.7 Sonnet and Claude 3.5 Sonnet models. Windsurf said this change happened with little notice. Because of this, the startup now needs to use other third-party compute providers to access these Claude AI models. This could potentially cause short-term availability issues for users trying to access Claude through Windsurf's services. This decision by Anthropic follows a previous instance where Windsurf was not granted direct access to the more advanced Claude 4 models. This earlier situation forced developers using Windsurf to rely on more expensive, bring your own key workarounds to use those models. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow for your daily Techpresso.